This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004. This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
Alright, what's up, gamers? We got a semifinal match here for you. This is Stage 1, semifinal, match number 1. VRespawn versus Impulse. We're gonna get those overlays up for you here in just a second. See a bunch of people in the stream. Not sure if anybody already has their favorites picked. These are two really strong teams. Not sure where it's going to go. VRespawn undefeated in Stage 1. Impulse, not too far behind. Only losing out maybe 1 or 2 matches. And looking really strong. Loadouts on Impulse. We got Double Nova, Meteor, and a Comet. On VRespawn, looking like Double Comet, Double Nova. With some double heals, double det, and double instant heals.
Blue squad, ready.
Over on Impulse, we got quad heals and triple instant heals and a det. Starting off on Combustion, and we're getting ready to go.
What are they talking about there?
Nothing important. I don't know. I don't think VRespawn really strategizes. I think their main strategy is shoot them in the face. It usually works for them. Shoot them in the face and don't miss. Which I think is Impulse's strategy as well, but I don't know.
Orange
We'll see which one of them
ready.
can pull it off. Alright, here we go. Both teams ready up about the same time. We'll see how Robo does with that new Meteor nerf. I know he's pretty happy with it. Thinks it's pretty balanced. There's a lot of testing on that
The point.
between players. But here we go. Combustion launching VRespawn. Got the boost out, heading out strong, bouncing off the wall. Over the hill. Missed det going on the nest. On the pillar. Polly takes out Levity. It's first man down, so it's 4v3 right now in Impulse's favor. Impulse control of the point. VRespawn hanging out on the hill. And Impulse pushing up on them, but it's not good, and Kaznes gets a kill on Polly.
Point unlocked.
Vex, another kill on Slaughter. Now VRespawn has the man advantage.
2, 1.
And Impulse is going down 1 by 1. That's a wipe. VRespawn takes the point right as soon as it unlocks.
Point captured.
It's gonna be some free points for them right there. Gonna take a while for Impulse to stack up. Early on the match, anybody's game. Here comes the push. Nice boost, bouncing. No bounce, to stay on the hill.
I expect that from Slaughter though. He'll stay in the back. He'll make sure he gets a pick before he moves up too far.
Point intensity.
Slaughter trying to get a pick, but he loses his buddy Polly.
Point.
Robo goes down too, and now Slaughter's just left all alone on the point. He goes down. Superdope does get a pick on Levity. Can he get another one? He's going to get staggered out just a little bit. VRespawn at 50%. Round 1 on Combustion. Pretty firm hold there. Hiding out in the wells right there. Superdope finally spawning, and here comes the boost. Launching. No bounce, they cut sharp.
Point
Going straight for the point. Robo goes down, but Slaughter gets his man Polly down. It's an even trade, fifth man down. VRespawn has man advantage right now. Slaughter's down, it's dead even. 1v1, and Superdope is not going to push. But he's going to need to. With his team's at 90%. They're coming in on the respawn. He's going to push, start the contesting. And VRespawn gives them the point.
Captured.
Can they hold
They know
it
they've
though?
got... We'll see. I mean, Impulse can't let it go for even a second.
They're about to get flanked.
Point Contested.
VRespawn pushing. Vex goes down by Super Dope, so Impulse holding on strong here. They can get into the pick, and they do. Levity goes down. If Impulse was smart, they'd really push out and take out these other two players and stagger them, and they are. They're gonna get the kill. No men lost. Big stagger on VRespawn. Impulse holding the point.
They're getting ready to boost.
VRespawn getting the stack. They're going split. Got one number 16 flanking around behind. Vex sneaking around behind.
Point contested.
Vidman coming out really late. His team didn't wait for him. And Impulse just taking them down one by one. Again, Impulse with the advantage. And VRespawn not able to contest on the point and make those battles happen on the point, so it's really not working for them, and Impulse is looking like they're going to take this round. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Here comes the final push. Levity goes down. And then Vex and Impulse takes round one.
Complete.
Huge
Squad
comeback.
victory.
Huge.
That was great.
That was really great. That's really well played by Impulse. I know that the team loves combustion. VRespawn does as well, but oh man, I'm nervous. What's gonna happen? All right, launching.
Prepare to capture the point.
Good launch by Impulse. Early pick, Kaznaz goes down, and then Levity. Impulse with the man advantage already. Or V1, are they going to push out and get the stagger? Vex hanging out way in the back of the wells. I'm not sure why Impulse isn't pushing on him.
Point unlocking in. 5, 4.
Robo trying to hold him
3,
back so he can't do any good.
1. Capture
Vex
the
waiting in the
point.
wells for his team to regroup. Rest of VRespawn going back towards wells to help him out. And Super Dup and Polly go down, but Slaughter does get a pick on Vex, so it's in VRespawn's favor by one man right now.
Point contested. Point contested. Point contested.
I got a little bit of lag here, so I'm gonna stop
Point
the
contested.
stream really quick. And then... Alright, my lag is gone. Alright. So VRespawn set up on the hill. Two players coming in. Impulse almost 50% on the point on round 2. But Vex and Vidman get really strong picks there. Really important. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. They take the point. Push it on the last two players. Are they going to boost on them? Looks like they're going to hold back and let them get away. Really surprised they didn't try to stagger them out. Impulse regrouping. Polly trying to figure out what he's going to do. He's on Super Dove. Boost is coming in. Robo goes down though off screen. And it sounds like we had a drop.
It does. This isn't good if it was VRespawn. It
Major
is
contesting on the point.
VRespawn.
VRespawn did lose a man. Looks like they
Point captured.
lost Vex. And Impulse is going to definitely be able to capitalize on that. And
Point
they're
contested.
already almost at the 60% point. Contesting going on. VRespawn knows their man is down. They got to do something to stop this point from going higher.
Point contested.
But it's going to force a stagger. More contesting.
And he's back.
He's back just in time to regroup with the staggered teammates.
This is their
This
last
is gonna be
push.
VRespawn's last push.
What's Vidman up
Impulse
to
hold
over
on
here?
strong.
Let's see his teammates.
Point contested.
See that
Stopped on
jet
the
coming right
outside.
out. VRespawn fighting for it here. Impulse at 92%. Poly goes down. Vex goes down.
Contested.
Kaz gets a pick on Super, so VRespawn has advantage right now. Rebel goes down, and VRespawn's going to take that.
Point captured.
Whew. 93 to 42. What do you think, Traz?
I wasn't expecting Impulse to come out this well, but they're doing pretty good. It looks like that they might still take the map. They have 2 pushes left, given the time frame. If they can just get together and deal some damage right here, they have the spawn advantage at this point.
Levity goes down. Impulse with the advantage, but then double kills for VRespawn. It's dead even. Vex is down by Super Dub's hand. Impulse is going to take that point, and that's going to be it. Combustion goes to Impulse.
Round
Wow.
complete.
With a
Blue squad
huge turnaround
has
on
won
round
the
1.
match.
That sucks.
Staggering.
Vex crashed for a whole team fight, huh?
Yeah, Kaz was left at the end too.
Yeah, then Kaz
I
got
saw
dropped
you
at the
crash.
end.
Just a
Saw you
huge
crash.
turnaround on round 1 on that. All right, let's give it a shout out to our sponsors here. We'd like to thank Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mammoth, and Rebuff Reality. I'm using a wireless mod mic right now from Antlion Audio. It's pretty dope. Everyone should try and win one. It is a grand prize in the package, and if you don't win, you should still buy one. There's going to be coupons and all that good stuff. It's pretty awesome. Let's send it out to the commercials there, Traz, and we'll have next map here in a little bit. And we are back, and it looks like VRespawn has chosen a payload map. We're going to fishing. And I got nothing but black on my screen. There it is. Impulse, having lost a man, looks like a disconnect on their end. And not sure if the game is bugging out for me right
So
now.
I
Let's
guess
see if that's showing up on stream. Doesn't look like it. Discord a little bit laggy right now.
Alright. I'll relaunch that.
Alright, there we go. Looks like that's a little bit better. So yeah, Impulse took game number 1 in this semifinal on Combustion. Huge turnaround on round 1, and something in their favor, a disconnect on VRespawn's side for round 2. Unfortunate. Does happen sometimes, even to the best of teams. Even the currently undefeated team in ECFL.
Well, what do you think's going to happen here? I really expect, you know, when the roles switch, I definitely expect Slaughter and their team to kind of sit in the back, whereas VRespawn, expect them to be pretty aggressive. And the same way with their situation now, I kind of expect Impulse to take it slow and VRespawn to be pretty aggressive and hold them out as soon as they push the payload out a little bit. Just taking out the enemies, going for a wipe, because at that point, then they don't really have anything to defend themselves and move up the payload and keep the momentum up with.
I mean, payload is completely different than any capture points, and I know it's one of VRespawn's favorites, one of mine personally as well. Got Impulse on attack here first. Looks like VRespawn chose to defend first. Looks like they feel pretty confident about that. In terms of what Impulse needs to do to get past their defense, hang on, I'm gonna have to give these teams a ready up.
Here's Slaughter just taking a nap out here. Looks like he set down his hands.
Your team's ready, but
Attack squad
okay,
ready.
now they're ready to. Yeah, so in terms of what Impulse has to do here, I'm expecting strong boosts. They know they got to get that that first man kill to get that delayed respawn on defense side. Once they got that domination, you know, even if they lose a man or two, they're gonna have the fast spawn. They know the
Change
tricks
your
of the
defensive
trade with this.
positions.
It's kind of anybody's game. I'm not really sure who's stronger on this map.
Krasnow's won the race. He's the first to arrive.
I always forget to look at the race. Looks like we forgot to pull up the stats at the end of combustion. Let's try and remember to do that for this one.
No, let's check out the stats right now. Let's see what we got.
7, 6, 5,
Yeah, it looks like
4,
dead heat across
3,
the board in all players.
1.
Nice and even. All right, here we go.
Payload.
Fish is starting.
Payload mobilized.
Slaughter getting on the point pretty fast, trying to get a pick with that Comet. His team boosting out the box 1. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Respawn's sitting way back. Just they know the boost is gonna come at some point.
Right when the payload gets up out in the open, they're going to go for it. Here we go.
And here they go, boosting with the all in 3, hitting the wall.
What is Robo doing? He's
Lots
letting
of
his
deaths
teammates
out.
die.
Slaughter down, Polly down, but they do get the 1 pick on Kaz. It's a huge pick.
Payload
Let's
return.
see if they can make good with it. And Robo goes down, so they got the fast spawn, and here they come already.
Payload mobilized.
Jumping on the point again. Supered up with a huge stagger on himself, but they do get a second pick. Here comes first of VRespawn's
Delivery
respawn.
accelerated.
Levity gets a pick on Slaughter and a pick on Polly. Double kill for him.
Payload returning.
Oh,
Next
that was
taking out
risky,
Robo.
Risky.
Yep, risky play there, but huge stagger on Supered Up also. Impulse looking like they're going to wait and regroup, trying to figure out what they're doing. They almost had it, almost opened up a window of opportunity, but weren't able to capitalize on it. They're going to start over here. Boosting out the box 3. Robo trying to get some splash damage and some directs with that meteor, but not able to really do much. But Super is able to get a double kill on Vex and Vidman. Huge play by him. Gonna give his team the advantage, although Vex got Polly.
Payload mobilized.
And now Levity got Robo, so it's a dead heat 2v2. Slaughter's just trying to get that point. Ah, so close.
Payload mobilized.
And that's
And they
it.
are gonna get it.
Checkpoint
Stacking on 2 minutes of time.
contested.
And some last second kills. Vex taking out Super Dope and Vidman and Polly, but Super Dope gets a double kill on
Payload
Kaz and Levity.
mobilized.
No boost from Impulse all the way up to the front. It was too late. The defense already setting up on point 2.
I don't think it was too late. I think they could have done it. I think they should have, actually.
Think so?
Yeah. I think they're letting them get into the tunnel can get a little risky. But we'll just see if they can hold it from back here.
Kaz getting an early pick on Slaughter. That leads to Polly going down, Super Dope going down, but he does get a trade on Vex and also on Levity. So a double kill on for Super Dope there. Really well played. Double kill for Vex as well.
Payload mobilized. Delivery
Vidman
accelerated.
trying to get a pick here with the Comet. Gets a good hit.
Delivery accelerated.
Got some Novas going off there, and Super Dope goes down. Levity down. Just an all-out brawl over here on point 2 on Fission. VRespawn having the advantage.
What are they doing? Just shoot them.
Accelerated.
Alright. Yeah, see, I think that they
Oh,
should
I'm
have
sorry, I
taken
was
him
wrong
out
about
pretty
the advantage.
early. This
Impulse had advantage
Payload
there.
mobilized.
This over here in this tunnel, it gets a little wonky. If you can keep them in the back of the tunnel and not letting them get in, that's the best way to really hold it off.
Oh, we're missing the boost from
Oh,
Impulse. They
no.
already got a kill. They pushed way up,
Delivery
and
accelerated.
Vex goes down pretty early. Looks like Kaz went down as well. Super.
Delivery accelerated. Delivery accelerated.
That payload moving pretty far up there, pretty
Delivery
fast.
accelerated.
Polly gets a pick on Levity, giving them man advantage, but there goes the man advantage so fast. Wait, no, now it's like 2v2.
Payload mobilized.
Robo hanging back, jumping back on that point. He's got to get some time. He's got 3 minutes left. Loses his teammate, and he's better back off, which he is.
Payload returning.
Backing way, way off.
It's a smart move. He needs to go back there and grab on. Now, if they
VRespawn
push
pushing
past, if they can push past, it would be the best thing right here because the payload's already up so
VRespawn
far.
with only 1 det and 2 heals.
Payload
Well, they didn't
mobilized.
push up far enough.
They didn't really have much to work with there, but they do get a trade on Robo and Levity going down. Vidman going down, so Impulse is going to have advantage.
Oh, the heals are strong here.
Vex is down.
Delivery accelerated.
This might be their push. They can just get all their men on their...
Delivery accelerated.
Respawn's coming in. Only 2 players from V-Respawn. They're going to get a pick and Slaughter goes down. The trades all around. And
Payload
again, Robo's
returning.
going to have to retreat. So close to that point. I know. They got 2 minutes left though. They got a lot of time to work with here.
Yeah, they don't need to launch separated though. They got to wait on all 4 if they want to do it. There we go. They're not wasting time. They're
Here it
grouping up.
comes.
They're doing good with that.
Launching those heals nice and early.
Payload mobilized.
Robo just by himself out here with a 1v1. Got a direct on Levity.
Oh, this is
But overheat. But they didn't
push
able to
is
get
not
the
gonna
kill.
work.
And Robo goes down by Levity.
Payload returning.
Slaughter gets a nice double kill though. Minute 20 seconds left.
Oh, they need to push way in the back. Stopping on this hill is not very good.
Payload
We're
mobilized.
Late
wasting a
push
lot of
by
time.
Robo. Joins his team pretty quick. Nova battle on the point, and it trades between Levity and Super Dope, Robo, and Hitman and Slaughter. Only 2 players left. And that's it, another wipe. Respawn holding on
Payload
strong here.
returning.
It's
1
really
minute left.
close. It's really
It
close.
is super close.
Let's see where they're going to set up here.
Keeping an eye out on that tunnel, ready for a boost.
Levy in back corner. They're going straight to payload.
Straight to
No.
the payload.
No arc
Gets her out by
mines.
Respawn. They get a pick on Super and Slaughter. Robo gets a pick on Vex and Kaz.
That's
Vidman
it.
Payload mobilized.
suicides out, and they were able to get that final point. Well played. Nice. I didn't check out how much time they had left. I know it was below a minute, maybe about 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
It was close. It wasn't
Got our
overtime.
stats up. Tons of damage by VRespawn out there. Objective limbs definitely
Take your
Impulse's
defensive
side
positions.
dominating, but also struggling.
It's a pretty even match here, I would say.
Oh, look, there's a race going on. Robo wins it. With his team way far back. We got a chat in the stream. Everyone's happy that we pulled up the stats. We're going to try and keep that up for you guys.
Match starting in 10, 9,
All right,
8,
15 seconds,
7,
and VRespawn's going to have a
6,
chance to push the
5,
payload.
4, 3,
See how strong Impulse's
2,
defense is.
1. Stop the payload. Payload
7 up.
mobilized.
Box 2. VRespawn with a boost to box 1 with 2 of their players, and they're already going out to box 2. And doesn't work in their favor. Superdope gets a pick on Levity. There's a trade on Vex and Slaughter and Robo and Kaz. Polly gets Vex and looking like an Impulse's favor. Are they going to boost on this last man? They aren't.
They're trying to stay together.
Payload
There's no reason
returning.
to really push up any further than this. They just want
VRespawn
that
is
payload
going to
to get
have
out in
man
the open.
advantage. Singular boost on VRespawn's side. Not sure why Vex is pushing out like that by himself. Robo takes the pick on Levity, and then Vex goes down by Super. Robo with another kill on Kaz. Getting those direct shots, and then Polly with Vidman. That's a wipe against VRespawn.
Payload
Nice
returning.
strong hold by Impulse here. Well done. Still got a couple of instant heals on Impulse's side, a couple of deaths, and one instant heal on VRespawn. Robo trying to get some damage done there, but Slaughter gets taken out by Levity. Super takes out Kaz. Polly and Levity and Vex is super dope. Looks like even trades all around. Nice
like
shot
he's
by
getting
Robo right
kited.
there.
Returning.
Vidman looks like he's trying to run for his life. He's crabbing for his life. His team is respawning, luring the enemy away.
Buying
Robo goes
just enough
down.
time.
Levity down, Vex down. The Impulse is getting ready to dominate again, and Kaz goes down. And finally, Vid for the final of the wipe. Impulse just holding on strong here. Really impressive plays. Quick boost out to box 2 by VRespawn.
Payload mobilized.
Getting some damage in there. Robo goes down, Vex down, Polly down.
They don't realize he's up there.
Tested.
Vid down, Slaughter down. Is it a 1v1? No,
Mobilized.
3v1.
Accelerated.
And VRespawn is going to finally get this first point with 30 seconds left. About even with Impulse. Gonna get that 2 minutes. They're about 1 second ahead of Impulse's time. So it's dead heat.
Payload mobilized.
VRespawn pushing up a lot faster than Impulse did. Point 2. Getting even trades. Slaughter, Vex, Polly, and Levity all down. Pretty much even trades. No push by either team. Robo trying to push up around the side, getting joined up by his teammate, by Super. They pushed up a little bit into those tunnels. Not sure what they're trying to do here. Can't lose a man. And they get a triple kill against Lev, Kaz, and Vex. Huge. Impulse running 2 Nova, a Meteor Comet, triple heal, single det. Sorry, triple instant heal. Early pick on Levity by Superdope. Polly gets a pick on Vex.
Payload
And another
contested.
pick on Kaz. Polly just having a great game. Are they going to push out and get the stagger here?
Payload returning. returning.
One of them pushing far out into the tunnels, but decides to back off, sees his team isn't following him up. Those instant heals just really working well for Impulse right now. Looks like VRespawn debts.
Payload mobilized.
They're not working for them. Even trades. Slaughter down, Vex down, Super down, Levity down, Poly down. Impulse being forced to retreat back to their spawn point.
Checkpoint.
And VRespawn finally gets the point, looking a little bit further ahead than Impulse. I'm not exactly sure on what Impulse this time was there.
I think Robo should have stayed in that one. Tried to buy a little bit more time. Would have been risky, but they're not even grouped up anyway. They're not even going past the hill.
Kind of a late push out by VRespawn. They didn't do any boost up to the hill.
Delivery accelerated.
Very surprising there. They get the pick on Super. It's going to give him man advantage until Poly takes out Kaz. But then Vex is Slaughter. So again, VRespawn with the man advantage. And now definitely man advantage as Robo go down by Vex with the triple kill by him.
Delivery accelerated.
And then Levity takes Poly for the wipe. And VRespawn walking it right over the hill really fast here. Significantly better time so far.
Delivery accelerated.
So if Impulse can hold the line here. Kaz gets an early pick on Super, giving them man advantage. What do you think here? What do you think Impulse has to do here, Traz?
Well, if they can boost past, they can get behind the enemies right here. But if they're staying back here at this spot, it's going to be a little bit harder to hold the hill. But it really depends on how aggressive that VRespawn wants to be and how grouped up they are.
Impulse finally getting all those kills. Got a huge stagger on Vidman. It looked like VRespawn had used up all their mods.
And they're not going all in together. They're splitting up.
They got a lot of time to work with here. Poly down, Vex down, Super down, Kaz down, Levity down, Robo down,
Payload
even trades,
mobilized.
1v1 now. It's sniper versus sniper.
Payload contested.
Slaughter pushing way up on the point.
Payload returning.
Slaughter getting
Slaughter
a lot
just-
of hits.
Owning that point right there. He's like, that thing's mine. You can't have it.
His teammates need to finish those guys off, though. He was getting them down pretty low.
He's getting some picks. He's getting some hits. Chipping him down a little bit.
Payload.
Robo working on Vidman in the tunnel. Sorry, Vex in the tunnel. And Robo finally gets Levity. Robo down. Super down. Poly down. And VRespawn starting to come on strong here. Gonna push that point in. They got 30 seconds left. And it's still
What
a
fucking
dead
match.
heat.
Good
Huge
round,
match
boys.
here. Just completely even on both runs. Let's go ahead and pull up those stats. Nice. Eliminations looking dead even here, with VRespawn getting a little bit behind on the objective elims.
Oh, we had a drop.
Sorry, Impulse. We do have a disconnect, and we're gonna see which side that's on. And it's on VRespawn side, or no, I'm not sure. It looks like they switched sides, so we need to switch those overlays. We're gonna give a shout out to our sponsors: Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mammoth, and Rebuff Reality.
Match starting in 10,
Huge
9,
semifinal match
8,
here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the
Let's
payload.
get those overlays back up. Impulse on attack.
Payload mobilized.
Let's see. Looks like they're trying to walk it out nice and slow. No boost out of Impulse so far.
30 seconds remaining.
Why is he way back here?
Oh man. And VRespawn gets the double kill against Polly and Super. Robo is able to get a pick on Vidman. It's a big pick, but he gets taken out himself by Vex.
Payload
VRespawn
returning.
holding him
9,
down. 10
8,
seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Payload mobilized.
We're going to be
Overtime.
going into overtime.
Payload contested. Payload mobilized. Delivery accelerated. Payload contested. Payload mobilized.
Not sure what happened there on the Respawn side. They were contesting and then jumped off.
Accelerate contested.
Levity down, Slaughter down, Kaz down,
Payload
Vex
contested.
down, dead heat here.
Payload mobilized.
And Impulse is going to get the first point with 0 time left. Overtime. They cannot let go of that thing.
I'm surprised they got that far.
Oh, I know. 30-second push. Much stronger than first time for both teams.
Delivery
They're going
accelerated.
to send one man up into the tunnels to try and chip away, get some damage in. But it backfires on Super Dope and Polly and Slaughter, and that's going to be it for this. Robo getting a pick on Kaz. Overtime halfway gone. And there it is.
Complete.
Whew, good job, guys. Who ordered the sauna?
And let's go ahead and switch those overlays real quick, and VRespawn's going to have a final push.
You guys in a sauna too?
The chat going wild on this entire match here.
Take your defensive positions.
Yeah, single. It's that was a 30-second push by Impulse right there, and it took both teams 2 minutes to get the
Wins.
first point on their first runs.
Robo
So
threw it. I was gonna jump off in the last second.
it can be done. Impulse just showed that it could be done. What do you think, Chaz?
Well, that was a pretty fast push. I can only expect that
Match starting in.
that nobody can
10,
beat that, which
9,
I would expect
8,
VRespawn to have won this game,
6,
but
5,
it really does look like
4,
it's in Impulse's
3,
favor currently.
2, 1.
Both teams got to be exhausted.
Stop the payload.
All right, let's see. At
Payload
VRespawn, they're going in with a boost to box 1. Triple boost going out to box 2, and Slaughter gets an early headshot pick on Vex going down, Polly going down, Super down, Kaz down, dead heat here. Levity down, so Impulse has advantage right now. Slaughter just popping off there.
Oh, they got to finish him. They can't let him deal any more damage from
He's
that.
getting
Oh.
out. They got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna eat my words.
Early pick on Robo, Slaughter going down, and VRespawn losing Levity by Polly. Impulse is going to push here, but Super goes down, and it's looking like VRespawn is going to have the push here. They're going to get point 1 with 10 seconds
10.
left to go.
10 point reached. Payload mobilized.
Ticking 10 seconds ahead of Impulse. That is all that divides these teams between everything on Fission. Between all the rounds, it comes down to
Payload
just 10 seconds.
mobilized.
Everybody pushing up into the tunnels.
8.
Levity gets a pick on Robo, Super on Vex.
Contested. 5.
Dead heat, and Slaughter gets Kaz! And they get Levity, and they get Vidman, and Impulse is gonna win!
Round complete.
Oh my god!
Squad
Oh my god! And there's the stats.
That was
That's huge!
a
This
very
is
good game,
huge!
Josh.
Yeah, GG boys.
Good round, I mean.
An amazingly played game by both teams. Oh man. Wow. What do you think, Tress?
Well, I thought VRespawn was going to win that one, but more and more we went along. It became clear that Impulse was a stronger team. VRespawn played way too loose. They didn't really stay together, and that was ultimately why they lost.
Like, that was just super impressive. Man, tense. One team only had 1 second domination over the other on the first 2 runs, and only 10 seconds domination on the second 2 runs, separating these teams. And just an amazing game. One more time to our sponsors: Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mammoth, and Rebuff Reality. And
Isn't it over?
that's it for the first semifinal match. There's going to be another match tomorrow
Todd back in here.
between 4 for $4 and Alpha D Res. And the winner of that is going to end up playing Impulse. So check in for those stream, and we are out.
Yeah, we're grabbing it. Yeah, he is.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
right, we are back, and in all the excitement, it looks like everybody forgot that the semifinals for the stages are best of 5. So, even though Impulse has swept so far 2-0 on the maps on Combustion and Fission, they are not done yet, and it looks like VRespawn has taken them to Surge. So I'm going to be sending these teams a ready up. Looks like VRespawn is already readied up, and I'm going to let the other team know that they are ready to go.
Oh, we lost someone.
And it looks like we just had a drop on Impulse's side, so it's good that they weren't readied up there.
It's almost like they expected it. Alright, let's check out those stats.
Beautiful stats right there. Zeros across the board, which kind of says everything about these two teams. It's been dead even. Completely. One unfortunate disconnect on VRespawn's side on first map, Combustion. But Impulse was pretty much holding on to that firmly. So I think that would have gone in their favor regardless. It is one of their favorite maps. And looks like Impulse is back, and we should get their ready up here in just a second. Surge, another payload map. Not sure how this is going to play out. VRespawn running on defense first with double Nova and double Comet, double instant heals, double Det, and triple heal, and one, what do you call that thing? I forget the name of that damn thing.
Take your defensive positions.
Threat scan. That's what it is. And on Impulse's side, double Nova, Meteor, Comet, traditional loadout for Impulse. Triple heals and one Det, triple instant heal, and looks like they're running a threat scan as well. Impulse not changing their loadouts at all, and VRespawn running with a sub from here on out with cruising. Looks like Cosworthless
Match
Levity has stepped aside. Maybe
9,
he
8,
is having technical
7,
difficulties. Not sure.
6, 5.
Here we go. 5 seconds with
3,
Impulse on attack.
2, 1. Stop the payload. Payload mobilized.
Slaughter sticking on the point with 3-man boost coming up on the left side. Waiting for that boat boost. That early dead out doesn't seem to do much.
Polly seems a little lost. Looks like he was looking for somebody there.
And I'm having some lag, so I'm having trouble keeping up with the casting. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
How did the stream go? Frowny face.
Payload returning.
Alright. Back now, and it looks like Vidman got a pick on Super. Super's already respawned.
Payload mobilized.
Pushing, Polly pushing out. Robo getting a kill on Kaz. Slaughter taking out Cruisin with a trail and Vex on Robo and Slaughter on Vex, so Impulse dominating here.
Throw a detonator. Throw that det. Oh.
Does he have a Det?
Oh, we didn't need it. Alright.
Pushing way out, getting the stagger on Vidman.
Delivery
Impulse
accelerated.
pushing that point out pretty strong on point 1 on Surge. Respawn's coming in, and they get another kill on Kaz going down. Polly with double kill on Vidman Kaz. Super taking out Cruisin. Impulse just really feeling it here. Speaking of going on that, Vidman takes out Polly, and maybe they can get control of this here.
Payload contested.
Vidman all alone out there, and
Payload contested.
Vex going down.
Payload mobilized.
Finally, Vidman going down. Kaz boosting in and doesn't seem to be able to do any good, and Impulse really gets that point. You got 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. Draz, how are we looking?
Oh, I think we're looking good. It looks like they're just going to keep moving it up, man. You know, this is the map to usually win when you're on defense, but that was pretty fast. If you take that first point, you get up this hill, then that third point, you know, that's usually where you need your time for.
Impulse stacking up. Looks like they're going to boost through that side tunnel, and they do. Trying to go for a flank. Slaughter sticking on that point.
Payload
All of you
payload
respawn pushing
return.
down onto the point, trying to take out Slaughter. Slaughter manages to escape. Groups up with his team. VRespawn split now, losing Vidman to Polly. Vex going down by Super. Nova battle right there in the open air. Cruising getting double kill with himself and Super. Kaz getting a real double, same thing, taking himself out but getting Slaughter as well. So some suicides out there. And then Vidman gets the stagger on Robo. Couple of suicides out there, but they managed to get the trade.
Payload mobilized.
VRespawn sticking with that double instant heal. With Vidman going down, Slaughter down. Kaz down, Polly down, even trades, Cruising down, Robo down. Even trades, but Vex dominates with Super and the double kill on Robo and Polly, triple kill.
They're slowing it down. They've spent almost a minute right here now.
Well played by Vex. He really held on to that for his team there.
Payload mobilized.
Got
All
some
of them
shout outs
back.
for Cruising.
Impulse pushing up around the side. They get a pick on Vex.
Payload mobilized.
Vidman, Kaz, and Cruising all down simultaneously with a
Delivery accelerated.
single kill from Robo, Polly, and Super all together.
They're going to have
Impulse
enough time to
pushing this
respawn
point.
and get back to the point if they don't get picked off on the way there.
Robo just ready with that meteor.
Delivery accelerated.
That was a good play by Vex.
Payload mobilized.
Vex goes down, Kaz down, Slaughter, Polly down, Vid down, looking like a 2v1
Payload
in
mobilized.
Impulse's favor. They're gonna get the kill.
Alright, 3.5 minutes.
Really strong push.
Payload mobilized.
And we're going to point 3 on Surge. Not seen too often in stage 1 so far.
VRespawn needs to make sure that they don't let them come too far out here in the open. They need to push up onto that
Delivery
payload
accelerated.
and fight it out in that front room.
Definitely. Doesn't look like they're gonna go for that though.
Delivery accelerated.
Cruising aside, who hasn't played with the team too much as far as I'm aware.
Delivery accelerated. Delivery accelerated.
Early
Payload
pick on
returning.
Robo by Vex. With Polly taking out Vex, avenging his teammate. And then Cruising avenging Vex with a pick on Polly. And then Slaughter avenging him, taking out Cruising. And then Kaz taking out Slipper. It's just even trades here all around. It's just
Slaughter let him
1v2.
escape.
Payload mobilized.
Still goes down.
Robo finally taking out Kaz. Impulse still pushing on strong. They get past that choke point.
Two out. They need to take out that sniper.
Delivery accelerated.
Kaz,
hit.
Vex, Cruising all down. And then Vidman gets staggered just a little bit.
Delivery accelerated.
Just enough.
Delivery accelerated.
Still got time to hold this. 2 minutes in favor of Impulse. Early pick on Robo by Cruising.
Payload mobilized.
That's a big pick by them. Super avenges Robo, taking out Cruising. Vex taking out Polly.
Payload contested.
Kaz taking out Slaughter. And it's looking like VRespawn's going to hold that point.
Payload
See where they
returning.
set
Nice.
up.
Double kill by Kaz, taking out Slaughter and Super Dope. Really well played by him.
They're going to try to get some picks coming in. These guys are button up, hoping they can boost up. They're trying to get some
Impulse
picks out
launching
here on the
as a
outside.
quad. They're going to bounce off the corner wall.
Oh no,
Going
Vex
to left
hurt.
box.
Vex hurt and he's scared to go out.
Delivery accelerated.
Polly gets an early pick on Kaz. Now Impulse has man advantage.
Payload contested. Payload mobilized. Contested.
Oh, but that's the map right
Tons
there.
of deaths going out there, and Impulse is going to take the map in near record time in such a strong matchup here. 1 minute left. Definitely not record time, but record time considering the level of gameplay going on right now. Got stats up. Elim's looking like Impulse is definitely dominating here. And we're gonna switch sides.
Take your defensive positions.
Sounding like Robo's pretty excited there. I know he's happy. He's living the dream right now.
It hurts my
These
soul.
two teams, best of friends within the game and outside the game, but also huge rivals in terms of professional play. So
Match
this
starting
is just,
in.
I gotta say,
10,
one of the best
8,
matches I've
7,
seen in a very long
6,
time.
5, 4, 3,
Let's see if
2,
Impulse can hold the line.
1. Stop the payload. Payload mobilized.
Slaughter and Robo grouped up together. Waiting for the boost, and here it comes. Early shots on Vex goes down fast by Slaughter. Super taking out Kaz, and Impulse holding on strong, but losing Robo, and that is enough of a pick for VRespawn to maybe capitalize on, but it looks like Impulse is going to push up.
Careless. That's a little
pressure on him.
careless.
Payload returning.
Maybe getting a little too overconfident,
I think so.
because that fast respawns back out, and Kaz coming up around the side, pushing out, and it looks like Superdope got caught out without his team. But Slaughter and Polly managing to take out 2. And then Polly gets the double kill against Cruisin' and Kaz.
They do need to finish him. He's one hit, but they don't need to chase him too
Big
far.
man, 1 hit left, and he gets taken out. That's
Returning.
staggered there by Robo. Again, Impulse sitting up with the 2 and 2.
Payload mobilized.
With a full-on push by VRespawn, but they lose Cruisin' real fast, but manage to get Polly, and then Slaughter gets the pick on Vex. I'm sorry, I missed it. Kaz took out Superdope as well. And then Kaz got Slaughter, so double kill for him. And triple kill for him, taking out Robo. And finally, VRespawn asserting their dominance here, showing some strength.
Delivery accelerated.
Super and Polly going down, the dynamic duo weren't able to pull it off, and VRespawn gets point 1.
Payload mobilized.
Alright, did I miss anything? I had to disconnect from the stream for just a second, so.
Oh, they just took the point. It was I wasn't sure if they saw one of the enemies there, but I think they had all overheated.
Kaz pushes way up. Getting picked out a little bit, and he's already almost dead. Uses his instant heal, and he gets taken down so fast, so he's not going to have that for the next fight. Robo goes to my Cruisin' with the double kill on Polly and Robo. Super taking out Vex, and then Cruisin' avenging him, so that's a triple kill by Cruisin'. Really doing some damage here, and showing that he really belongs on this team.
Payload mobilized. Delivery accelerated.
This is not looking good for Impulse. They should have pushed up there on their launches and tried to be more aggressive, because if VRespawn gets the hill, they could push it up.
VRespawn boosting up, and they get the double kill on Polly and Super with only losing Cruisin' to a suicide, which seemed to work in his favor. But Robo taking out Kaz taking out Slaughter, and looking like a fairly dead
Payload
heat.
mobilized.
But with VRespawn coming out on top,
Payload
and it's just
mobilized.
trades all around, but VRespawn managing to get point 2 with 2 minutes left. Adding on 2 minutes of time, they got 4 minutes to do stage 3 of Surge. And that's a lot of time to work with. Impulse finished with 1 minute. Don't see a boost way out though from VRespawn here.
Delivery accelerated.
Kaz pushing out by himself through the far tunnel. coming back. He's getting picked away a little bit, and they're pushing on him. Huge battle in the tunnel. Kaz going down and Cruz going down and Vex going down. So Impulse coming out on top, and they are going to push up into the open area. A smart play, and Vinman's going to get staggered. He uses that instant heal. He's only got 1 hit left, and they're not going to finish him. Very surprising.
Payload mobilized.
Maybe Impulse thought that that was enough. Vex gets an early pick on Polly and Super Dope for the double kill, giving his team a possibility here. And then Kaz taking out Robos, and now VRespawn finally coming in strong, and that's the wipe with Slaughter going down. And a really strong push on point 3.
Delivery accelerated.
Polly trying to get a flank over here. Slaughter goes down, cruising down, and it doesn't work out for Polly, and Kaz takes him out. Vex takes out Super Dope. But Robo gets suicide, but he managed to take down Vex.
Delivery
And that's it for
accelerated.
this round. And VRespawn takes it with an extra minute and a half
Good job, you guys.
to work with.
Well done.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Yep. Good job.
Got stats up. Impulse, just huge objective damage coming out from them. Same thing from VRespawn, and we're going to switch sides and have Impulse on attack. I'm going to switch out those overlays real quick, and got some time to set up for the defense side.
Take your defensive positions.
So I don't know what the chat thinks. Impulse just having the match of their lives tonight. Managing to take Combustion, managing to take Fission, and a really well play on Surge. Strong play on Surge. Gonna give a shout out to our sponsors. Got Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mammoth, and Rebuff Reality. I'm using a wireless mod mic right now by Antlion Audio.
Match
It's pretty
starting
dope.
Oh,
And
9,
looks like we have a disconnect.
7, 6,
as well as I seem to be having some
4,
difficulties
3.
too.
2.
And it looks like we're having stream difficulties right now.
Stop the payload. Payload mobilized.
We are not sure. Trez, did you get disconnected? Was that you?
No.
The game is going, and we are missing it.
Yes, we are.
Oh, man. Want to spectate like that?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, we're back, and we missed a whole bunch, but they're going into overtime. And I don't have the overlays up.
Well, good round.
And I don't know what's happening. We missed a bunch of stuff, but it looks like somebody held somebody. Yeah, we had, like, I don't know what happened there, Single. We got disconnected there partially on the video. And we don't have 2D spectate right now, so Traz is just having to do it with the headset, so. Yeah.
So this is a bug. This is
So
a
we're
bug that
having-
we've
we're having
encountered
a problem
before.
here.
Take your defensive positions.
So we're gonna do
Traz,
what we
how are we gonna
can.
do this?
This is how we're gonna do it for the rest
All right,
of
we're gonna
the map.
spectate with Traz flying around. We don't have time to try and fix this. It's looking like Impulse on defense now. So that was a strong hold by VRespawn against Impulse that we missed. And
Match starting
looking
in
like, all right,
10,
there we go.
9,
Had a little bit of black
8.
screen again there.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Traz, you there?
I am here.
Stop the payload.
All right. Here comes the
Payload
push by
mobilized.
VRespawn. Boosting up around the side. Seeing Issy Hill's going out already. And just deaths all around. I can't even keep up with what's happening. And it looks like Impulse is able to hold the line.
Payload returning.
Respawn's already coming in. VRespawn had a lot of time to work with. I think they had
Payload
2.5
mobilized.
minutes left, finishing it with more than the minute that Impulse had. And VRespawn was able to hold the line here. And VRespawn only has to get that far, and it looks like they're going to be able to do it, and they are going to win the map.
Round complete. Attack squad victory.
And that is game, and that gives that puts VRespawn on the board, 2 on Impulse and 1 on VRespawn's side. And in the meantime, we're going to get this stream fixed, hopefully. And
We can look at the stats before we go.
He's joking, he's joking.
Oh, we can't.
take
We
a-
can't.
oh, they already left. Well, it was there for a second, so anybody that wants to look at it later, they can review it and pause it there. All right, we are definitely going to get the stream fixed for you guys. Okay. All right, we are back, and it looks like Impulse is taking the respawn to Dyson. I'm gonna give these teams the ready up. Oh man, exhausting match between these teams, and I'm tired myself just from just calling out all the plays. It's just been insane.
Blue squad, ready.
All right, looks like we got the ready up from both teams, and we're going to be starting this match in 15 seconds. All right, Traz, looks like we got 5 seconds to go. Let's get those cameras going.
Prepare to capture the point.
Impulse pushing through tunnels. And the battle's already in the junction. Robo down, Super down, Kaz down, Polly down, Slaughter down and looking like cruising with the triple kill there. Just huge. He's rocking that Nova like crazy. And VRespawn is going to have first dibs on this point. Maybe. I mean, that was a really fast wipe. Impulse already back, pushing in. But they lose Polly and Super really fast. He's been picked by Vex and Kaz. Slaughter gets picked on Cruisin', Robo on Vex, and Dead Heat. Point unlocking.
Oh, Robo leaves the point.
Off the point. He left the point. He's going to try and get the stagger. He's starting to get chipped away, though.
That was not the best move.
Robo working with the Nova. We got triple Nova over here on Impulse, and one comment by Slaughter. Robo going with a weapon he's not used to, and he gets the pick on Slaughter, but he goes down by Vex. Super takes out Vex and avenges Robo. Really surprising to see Robo switching over to Nova here. Slaughter taking out Kaz. Vex taking out Polly. And a double kill against Super as well, and VRespawn able to capture the point. 6 seconds on the board between Impulse's 19. Robo sticking with that Nova.
Why aren't they
Managing to do
boosting
some
in?
work.
Are they...
Not used to seeing him switch weapons ever, really. I think it's the first for me to ever see. He's a Meteor main and just not favoring the weapon right now on Dyson. And he gets the pick on Cruisin', so he's doing some damage. Loses out to Vex though, but Polly avenges him. And he gets the double kill on Kaz. Nice play by Polly. And a clever capture by Impulse. I've seen them do that before, where they intentionally wait just an extra second.
Point contested.
Slaughter getting chipped away there by the Meteor on this one side, and Vex goes down for all of his trouble by Polly. Battles on the point, doing some good contesting by VRespawn. Robo gets Cruisin', he gets a double kill on Kaz. Got threat scan out on Impulse's side. Couple of VRespawn going up over the top, but Impulse knows they're there. Slaughter trying to chip away, get some early damage. He's all alone on that point though, he's gonna fail. Robo gets Vidman, Cruisin' gets Slaughter, Slaughter couldn't escape, Polly goes down, Kaz down, Robo down.
Point contested.
There's a Nova battle on the point with Vex getting double kill on Robo and Super. Triple kill with the count Polly from earlier. Vex just popping off there. VRespawn with that threat scanner out. Traz, what do you think, man?
I think we're about to see a boost in right here. And this will determine how the game goes.
Robo's still sticking with Nova. With a fast capture, VRespawn just giving him the point intentionally, seeing if it's going to work in their favor so they can force the long spawn. And it's not working out. Oh, but it is! It's 2v1! Oh, man. Kaz with the triple kill on Slaughter, Robo, and Polly. Whew. And it looks like their strategy worked. They forced the long spawn against Impulse there. And they're about to come up even with Impulse on point on round 1 on Dyson. Impulse pushing up through tunnels and into junction. Losing Slaughter really fast, but Dead Heat with Robo taking out Vidman, Polly down. VRespawn with the advantage. Dead Heat now with Super go down. Oh man.
Now they have the
VRespawn
advantage.
just coming out on top. Oh man. I'm losing my breath here.
Point captured.
Not to, I know that you
Risky
think that was
play.
a bad capture, but I called them out on that before, and they said that they intentionally did that last time.
Point contested.
They say it's something with the game, but it's not working out here. Robo down, Slaughter down, Polly down, and Super with the final loss, with Vex getting the double kill on Super and Polly. Yeah, so Impulse, round 1 goes to VRespawn. Impulse has told me that they intentionally delayed capturing the point for just an extra second to, for some reason, I don't remember the exact reason,
to force the enemy team to have the
It's-
longer respawn.
It's not simply that. There's something about the actual environment that you see on the point, I believe, from what they were telling me. Or that was just a bad capture, but I called them out for that
Prepare
last
to
time,
capture
and
the
they
point.
said no, they did it intentionally. So here comes the push by VRespawn, right onto the point fast, pushing in the tunnels in the junction. Capturing, but Impulse is ready for them with kills by Super and Polly, but Super paying the price. Slaughter taking out Vid, Kaz with the suicide there, but he gets Super before that, and Impulse coming out on top. Threat scanner out, but it looks like that's going to be wasted. Here comes the boost by VRespawn, right on the point. Nova's like crazy, and Robo takes out effects with that Nova. He's just popping off with that thing.
3, 2, 1.
Point unlocking, and Polly gets cruising, so that's really big. Gives them man advantage and the point unlocking, but they're not going to capture. They do capture. Sorry, man was off view.
Oh, Super underneath the point there. Let's see.
And they're
Is he
not
gonna
going to
go
push
round
out on
back?
cruising.
Vidman's gonna try to
Vidman
go
could-
round back. He's
Coming over the
busted.
top, but he gets caught out there, but he not able to do much. But Slaughter takes out cruising. Now Impulse with a man advantage, and they get Vex and they get Kaz. And are they going to push on Vid? Vid trying to run for his life, just pushing away and going back to that respawn point. He is separated from his team, but he's going to go in and try and group up with
Point
Kaz.
contested.
Pushing in 2x2 on the respawn side. They get the pick on Slaughter, Polly with Vex. Cruising with Polly, Super with Kaz, so even trades around here, and
Point
it's looking like
contested. Point contested.
VRespawn coming out on top with 2v1, and they managed to put the stagger on Superdog.
Point captured.
But it looks like we have a drop on VRespawn side. We've lost Vex.
Point contested.
So VRespawn just having trouble with those drops. They're going to push in anyway.
Point contested.
Try and hold on to this point. And Impulse managing to take it nice and strong and to take advantage of that 4v3. And VRespawn probably frantically trying to get Vex back into the game. They are up one round on this, so they do have time to stop and try and figure things out.
Wow, man, toe shots really don't do a lot.
He's back.
Point contested.
And he is back, but not in the game yet. Probably just joining into the war room.
Point contested.
Contesting on the point nice and early, but getting chipped away. Instant heals out, and it's going to be wasted because he goes down fast even after the instant heal. Probably taking out Kaz. Cruising, avenging him with Slaughter.
They need
Polly
to
on
focus
cruising
the
and-
same guy.
Point
They
contested.
need to get together
Cruising
and
with double
focus.
kill on Robo and Slaughter. He's really doing a lot of work for this team here. And now Vexy's back. He's doing his job and contesting and holding on to that point for and getting it back for VRespawn with Impulse at 93%. Impulse regrouping. Traz, what do you think?
Point contested.
I think that there's 7% left. They have plenty of time to get in there and take it. They can.
Oh, the suicide by Cruisin works out, and he managed to take down Polly, but it's a even trade, 3v3 now, but Super down, Kaz down, Robo down. Slaughter down with double kill by Vidman on Robo and Slaughter. And VRespawn able to recapture the point. Trying to catch up to Impulse and not let them take a round from them, and so get another win for them under their belts, which would tie it up for maps.
Oh no, they didn't boost in. They stopped on the outside again. Probably not the best move.
Contested.
VRespawn's backing off into Junction,
working out
and
for
they're retaliating, and it's not working for VRespawn, and they lose 3 of their players. Cruz and Vex and Kaz all down with the double kill by Robo, and Impulse takes that round.
Complete.
And this is where it is.
Squad
If
victory.
Impulse can win this round,
I need water.
they win the semifinal. If they lose, we go to map 5. So this could be it. And just an insane game all around on every single map that we've seen
Prepare
so
to
far.
capture the point.
Stats up and damage. Oh, well, we didn't get a chance to look at that. We're going here, and it's already a fight in the tunnels on blue side with just domination by VRespawn there. With Poly managing to only take out Cruisin'. Stats, it's looking like Impulse is dominating, but only because Vex dropped out. I can't see what his actual kills are. Respawn hanging out inside
Point
enemy
unlocked.
tunnel,
5,
trying to stick around and get the flank, and it's gonna work out in their favor, but only halfway. Get even trades. Robo with the double kill on Vex and Cruisin'. Kaz with the double kill on Poly and Slaughter with triple kill on Robo.
point captured.
VRespawn captures the point and in the lead on this last round on Dyson. If they can win this, it goes to the final map. Impulse gotta be tired. Both these teams gotta be tired.
Contested.
Impulse pushing into enemy tunnel,
Point contested.
keeping that battle on the point so VRespawn doesn't get any too far ahead. And they're getting the picks, but it's kind of dead even with VRespawn coming out on top. And there's the wipe with VRespawn crossing the 30% mark. Threat scanner out early. They know the Impulse coming through the tunnel. Let's see if they stick with that plan.
They're going to do it.
They're pushing up, and it's going to be bad. Poly goes down really early. Robo, and then Super one by one. Slaughter right behind him with the triple kill by Kaz. He's just popping off like crazy.
I think we're going to map 5.
Oh, man. Impulse just getting worn out here. They got to be tired. VRespawn too, but they're able to hold on. They do have a fresh teammate in Cruisin' who wasn't worn out by the prior maps. And Robo gets the pick on Kaz, Poly on Vidman, Cruisin' on Slaughter, and Impulse trying to take over here. And they managed to get back. And they're finally on the board. But they're pretty far behind here. They can only lose the point maybe once. Here comes the boost from VRespawn. Going split. 2 in tunnels. No, 1 going tunnel. Looks like... I got some lag on my end over here. I'm not able to keep up, but it's looking like Poly down, Cruisin' down, Vex down, Vidman down. And Impulse just holding on strong. Cruisin' getting a pick on Poly.
Point contested.
Vid and Cruisin' down with a suicide by Cruisin'. Slaughter, Robo, both down. Kaz down, Super down. Just even trades all around, and Super...
Point contested.
sorry, who is left on Impulse's side right now?
Contested.
Having a hard time seeing.
It's Vidman.
Is it Super? Is it... No, on Impulse's side. Finally goes down.
Point
No, that was
contested.
Poly holding on so long. Really well done by Poly on the contesting. Super managing to pick out Kaz, but he loses his teammate Robo, and then Super goes down himself. And they respawn going to 90% here, and it's looking like we're going to map 5.
Point contested.
Final contesting going on by Impulse.
Contested.
His teammates are able to get there in time. They get the pick on Vidman. They're able to capture the point. 97% on VRespawn's side. They have the lead. Maybe 2 pushes here by VRespawn.
They're trying to go in all directions.
They're surrounded by all sides. Impulse
Wow.
Contested.
only has 1 dead, 2 instant heals.
Contested.
They get the pick on Kaz and Cruisin'. They have man advantage, but lose Robo. It's dead heat with Slaughter going down. 2v2. They're gonna get the pick. And a slight stagger, but the respawn's coming in, and oh man, 1v1 on the point, and Impulse takes it. one more push from VRespawn if they're lucky. And he's in there, and that's not going to be it. Impulse takes it.
Squad has won the match.
Stats up, and just look at that damage with Slaughter almost crossing the 2,000 point mark, and Robo just under the 2,000 point mark on damage, with Vidman and Kaz both just under the 2,000 objective damage there, and just the eliminations are off the charts here. Amazing game by these two top tier teams. Let's listen to the chatter.
I am seriously so wrecked right now.
I got more of a workout from that
I
than
am
like,
so wrecked right now.
anything.
Oh my god.
GG.
GG, boys.
Good game, you guys. Seriously, good game.
GG's all around.
You guys.
And we're
love
going to send
you
that
guys,
to our
man. I
sponsors.
really do.
We're going to thank Antlion Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, Mehmet, and Rebuff Reality. And there were technical difficulties on both team sides, more so on VRespawn, actually during the match. And that is it, Ash. Yeah, Impulse has defeated VRespawn and almost went 5 maps. With Impulse taking it 3 and 2. Oh wait, was it? Am I saying it wrong? It went 4 maps? 3 and 1? Yeah.
3 and 1.
Yeah, 3 and 1. 3 and 1. But it was super close. It's probably one of the closest matchups I've ever seen. An amazing game by both these teams. And Trez, how do you feel about all that?
Well, I'm definitely surprised seeing Impulse win that. I thought that they might win one map, but I didn't expect them to win all of them. But they were definitely way more organized than VRespawn. VRespawn seemed pretty scattered, didn't really go in together as much as they probably should have. But when they were together, they definitely dominated. But if they would have done that the whole game, it would have been a different story, which was surprising to see.
I agree completely. I do want to note for the stream that this is the first actual match that VRespawn has ever lost in professional competition between ESL last season and in this first season of Flamingo League. And it was done by Impulse, so I'm sure that team is probably living it up right now. VRespawn with a lot of great plays and did very well. They had some technical difficulties that didn't work out in their favor, but their sub did a lot of work for them. Cruisin did really well, and definitely showed that he belongs on this team, whether as a sub or not. So we'd like to thank the stream and our sponsors. And Trez, thank you for casting. And I'm Coda, and we have another semifinal match tomorrow between 4 for $4 and Alpha D-Res. And after the winner of that will be playing Impulse for Stage 1 final, which will probably be happening over the weekend. So make sure you guys are glued to that and be ready. I guess we're out.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.